Hey guys, it's your girl, TheKingKelsie. Good afternoon. But when you see this, it might be morning, so I don't know. Good day. Good day. So, I'm going to be using the Doux today. And I'm going to basically be showing you how to do the perfect blow dry. Okay, because I get a lot of things when people sit in my chair, and I give people instructions. I say, okay, when you come, wash and condition your hair. Okay, detangle and separate. Do not blow dry. You know what they do? They blow dry for whatever reason. For what? You don't even do it right. Let me just help you. Let me help you. Because all I'm gonna do is just spray it down and redo it. Because most of the time y'all don't put nothing in your hair. And when you do put something in your hair, it's enough to oil up your whole body. Okay? Too much. Too much. Alright, so this is what we do. Let me show you. Step number uno. So you guys know I always detangle first. Yes, today I am using the Eden Body Works Co-Wash. Alright, coconut co-wash. And what we're going to do is use my Denman brush and my co-wash. My first step is always detangle, detangle, detangle. Okay? You cannot do natural hair without detangling it unless you have a TWA. What is that? A teeny weeny afro, which I definitely do not have. By the way, I've been wearing this bun for a very long time. What's a long time? 3 weeks? Maybe more? Don't judge me. I just had a show. I had 50 heads of hair to do, and one of them was not my own. So, praise him. All right. My goodness, just a lot of things going on here. Oh, where's my trash can? Ooh. Child, I look like I got dreads in my head. Like real actual dreads, not locks. This is not cute. Oh, yes. Oh, this is great. Oh, jeez. Go away before you die. Alright guys, so I am fully detangled. So one thing you want to think about when you detangle is not only the sectioning so that it's nice and clean, but also how much hair is going to be able to fit into the comb of your dryer easily for you to go through without you fighting with it, especially if you have a lot of hair. If you have smaller, like finer hair, you could do less sectioning. But for me, I have a lot of hair. So what I always do is I go from the top of the ear and I split those in two. And then I go from the radial, from ear to ear over top, okay? And I split those in three. Sometimes because this section in the middle is so thick, I'll have to blow dry this in two. Sometimes. It just depends on the day. Okay? And then in the front, I do kind of the same thing. I'll split these in two on the side. We all know that the front of our hair is a lot finer than the back. So if these sections are a little bit bigger, it's fine for me. And then I'll split these two in the middle because the top of my head is the thickest. So think about that when you're sectioning and you are detangling your hair, because these are the sections it's going to stay in, so that by the time you get ready to blow dry your hair, it's already separated. And one thing this does, this eliminates 3 things when you do it like this, okay? This eliminates you having to section it when it's time to blow dry, because it's already sectioned. Okay. Number 2, it eliminates your hair drying out too fast if you have that kind of hair, and it eliminates your hair shrinking. Okay. We all know if our hair is out, it's wet, it's going to go up. That's its natural state. Okay. So this helps it to stay wet, to stay elongated, and to stay detangled, cutting off your blow dry time. Yes? All right. So now I'm going to wash my hair using the Doux sucker-free shampoo and fresh rinse conditioner. So I've just finished washing my hair, and I absolutely love the way it feels. The sucker-free shampoo is a moisturizing shampoo, but most of the time moisturizing shampoos are not the best at cleaning your hair. This one is really, really good at cleaning. I definitely shampooed it twice because I haven't washed my hair in over a month. So, and I also had a whole lot of gel in it. So I definitely wanted to make sure that it was clean. I didn't have any leftover product in it. And when I washed it the second time, it was, you know how when you use a clarifying shampoo, it has that squeak to it, so you know it's clean, but you're kind of scared because it did squeak. You know what I'm saying? This is the same way, except it squeaked, but you could feel that your hair was still moisturized, and I absolutely loved that feeling. So it definitely makes your hair clean, make sure all the impurities are out without drying out your hair. And then the Fresh Rinse moisturizing conditioner was absolutely great. I could definitely feel it immediately going into my hair. And you guys know I'm low porosity. 95% of things don't work in my hair, so I think this was one of my biggest concerns, and it definitely shed all of those concerns away when I felt the moisture in my hair. So as you can see, my hair is still in twists, but what I did when I did the conditioner was go through each twist to make sure that the product was fully in there, because it's not like when you're shampooing, you already know the shampoo is going to get through every crack and crevice, but not necessarily with the conditioner. So I definitely went through every twist and retwisted it with the conditioner in, and it just made my hair just so pretty and shiny and just squeaky and just it was silky, just like it said it would be. So I just rinsed that out with cool water. Again, it's still in sections, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to blow dry. So we have these two, the Mousse Def, and we have the Light. So the Light is a light shine spray. I actually really like this because it has a few different oils in it, and you guys know when I blow dry, I always blow dry with what? An oil. So usually you would do this like for a blow dry or for like when you're flat ironing, when you use this, but I'm actually going to put this on first because I want to set in that moisture, and then I'm going to seal it in with this Mousse Def to kind of give me a really bomb blow dry. I'm going to put this in first, and then I'm going to put this in, and then I'm going to blow dry section by section. Okay, so I'm going to use basically 2 sprays for my back section on my hand because I don't want it to be extra like oily. I'm just gonna kind of rake that product through my hair, and I'm gonna use 1 spray of the mousse, okay, because this section is not a very thick section, so I don't want it to be too much product by the time it's blown out, because that's one thing we tend to do. Either we tend not to put enough product on if we're used to wearing our hair straight and then our hair is still dry, or we put too much product on like we're going to wear it curly but we're going to blow it out. So when you're blowing it out, you have to be less heavy-handed, okay? Never put too much product. It also depends on your hair. Those 2 sprays might have been too much for somebody who has very fine light hair. You might want to have done, I'm going to do the same thing throughout my entire head. Why am I twisting it back up? I don't want to have to detangle my hair 50 times, and I want to make sure that it stays wet so it doesn't shrink. So normally I do the back up to the front first, but my front tends to dry out the fastest, so I'm actually going to just jump to the front and then hit the middle. And that's another thing that you guys can think about. If you know that a certain part of your hair dries out faster than another part, hit that part first, make sure it's moisturized. Don't work against it. Don't be like, I don't want to do that part first because it's not the easiest part to do first. It's not about that. It's about your hair, the health of it, and what's going to make it convenient for you to actually work. Would you rather have to spray all your hair back down and then have to work through all that? Nah, don't make this harder on yourself. This is a pretty big section, bigger than I thought it was. So I'm going to spray 3 times with this. I'm going to use 2 squirts. Don't spend all day doing this because if you do, your hair is going to dry out. And that's not a great thing. Okay? Learn how to twist fast. Thanks. Twist all the way to the ends. Your ends are the oldest parts of your hair and you do not want them to dry out before the roots. Again, I'm starting my way through the front and going through the back because the front is going to dry first because it's at the top. The back is going to dry last because water flows down, not up, right? Even though I know this product is lightweight, I still want to make sure that I'm not using too much of it. Because the fact of the matter is, you guys, you can always add more product, but you cannot take it away. I know I keep saying this, but my hair feels so good, you guys. It feels amazing. It really does. I'm really excited to see the results of this product. My hair feels very strong. It doesn't feel brittle. Doesn't feel like it's going to break. Feels amazing. And I'm really excited about that, especially because with me being low porosity, I normally have to do a deep condition for my hair to feel this soft most of the time because a lot of products won't penetrate my hair immediately. So for this to feel soft immediately and still be soft as I am pulling it out, it still feels so moisturized like I have or had recently had products in it. It's amazing. I feel like these products are really revitalizing my hair. Even the shed hairs feel amazingly soft, which is crazy because they're technically dead. But I really love how light the products are. You can tell that they're not very heavy products. So if I were to straighten my hair, I know I'd have amazing crazy volume and body. Brr. So I can't wait to actually do that and try that out to see what happens with that. It's apropos to make sure that your hair is fully detangled before you blow dry. So you're not wasting time trying to detangle your hair and blow dry and then drying out your hair while you do that. It's a waste of time. It damages your hair and it takes way longer. So again, this part is the thickest part of my hair. So I'm really trying to make sure no tangles are in there. And it's the hardest part for me to reach personally because it's in the center top of my head, so I can't even see the roots, you know. Everything else I can basically see the roots if I turn to the side or if I put my head down, but this is the only part of my hair I basically really cannot see. So that's done. So if you're wondering why I definitely use both of these products and not just one, I could have used one or the other. The good thing about this mousse is that it does work for blow dries and it fights frizz, okay? So you can use it for rod setting, you can use it for twist outs or even wash and goes. But I like the fact that it is humidity blocking, okay? So that means if I'm in a lot of crazy weather or heat, or I accidentally walked across like somebody's steam room for whatever reason that I probably wouldn't do ever, it is going to fight the humidity in the air. And in California, you never know if your winter day is going to turn into a summer day. So there you go. So it fights frizz and it kind of holds the style longer, which is why I really wanted to use that one. But this one has a lot of oils in it as well. So it has like passion fruit, it has like palm oil, and it has like so many different other things in it that makes it work very, very well. And this mousse is also very moisturizing. So I wanted something light, wanted to make sure that my hair was protected, especially since my hair uses a lot of product naturally on its own. So let's get to blow drying. I am going to start in the back. Okay, why? Because if I blow dry the front first, I can't see after that. Duh. Okay. Normally after I blow dry a section, I twist it up so it's out of my way. Okay, so I have my 2 ones in the back. They're ready to go. One thing that I will tell you is be aware of how your hair receives heat. A lot of people's hair does not like high heat, and if that's you, you need to understand that. And if you're a stylist, you need to understand that. I actually got heat damage. We're not gonna go into that story because I keep talking about it, but I actually had to trim off 2 more inches of my hair when I had already trimmed off 2 inches of my hair because a stylist had put heat damage in my hair because the blow dryer was just way too hot. My hair didn't like that, okay? So I understand time is of the essence, but unless you want to be bald, do it right, okay? If your hair does not like heat, then go to medium. You don't have to go low because low is just going to take you way too long. But go to medium, okay, on high speed, okay? If your hair is okay with heat, then go to high. Again, if your hair does not like heat, maybe start off high so that you're not there forever. And then once you feel it kind of getting dry or elongated, then change it to medium and end it in medium. It might take you a little bit longer, but at least your hair is going to be healthier, okay? My hair doesn't mind if I go high. Sometimes it is a little spoiled, but I'm going to start on high. The other thing is a good blow dryer. This is a turbo. It's one of their earlier models, but one thing that I do like about this turbo is that I can actually hold this with my hand.